floor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig.
And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome you back to the Ada Borup West High School for game number 2 of our doubleheader with the Ada Borup West Cougars, the Holly Nuggets. Season opener for the boys of both the Cougars and the Nuggets here tonight. Nuggets last year graduating 6 seniors off the roster, bringing back a mix of experience and some fresh faces on their side of the court. Ada Borup West Cougars, just 2 seniors gone from last year's squad. A lot of returning experience here for this season opener, home opener tonight for the Cougars as well. JV went to the Cougars, C-Team went to the Nuggets. Varsity, we'll have that coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJV. This is the Bitger Inc. pregame show.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Holly Public Schools. Holly's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Holly Public Schools at holly.k12.mn.us. Holly Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is your Bitger Inc. pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. Bitger Inc. They hope you have a safe driving and always starting vehicle for the winter driving. Call 218-456-7467. Let Troy know you're bringing your vehicle to check the tires, wiper blades, batteries, tires, and more at Bitger Inc. Located between Ada and Halstead. 218-456-7467. That's 218-456-SHOP. Give a call to Troy at Bitger Inc. and drive safe this winter season. Ada Borup West Cougars and the Holly Nuggets home opener, season opener for both teams as well. As we get ready to go with this one, we talk our pregame coaches' comments. We had the opportunity to visit with both coaches prior to the game. However, just with the abbreviated pregame show, trying to get everything in with the doubleheader because it's all packed in tightly. Just to summarize the comments here from head coach Nathan Stoa for the Holly Nuggets and Trevor Stewart for the Ada Borup West Cougars. Your pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy. Give a call to Gary at 236-6661 at the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Or for more information, visit georgetownfarmers.com. riverviewhealth.com. And both Coach Stoa and Coach Stewart saying similar things in the pregame of, hey, we know that we got some guys, and the other team also has some guys that can put the ball in the basket. Scoring, we're not as concerned about that. We want to see some defense here tonight. Defensively, and then the rebounding, the boxing out, those little things here. Again, it's the first game. It's only 9 practices for the two teams under their belts. They throw in the Thanksgiving holiday, everything else too. So they're just looking for some good basketball, and get the season off on a good step. That's what both coaches talking about here today with your Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame coaches' comments as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial radio booth. You can visit Laura Tweeton today about retirement accounts and annuities, life insurance, and long-term care insurance with Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial in Euler. We'll come back here in 1 minute with your starting lineups coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 KRJB.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Our starting labs today brought to you by Ziegler Egg in Ada. Ziegler Egg Equipment keeps you on the cutting edge of egg technology. Ziegler Egg Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. Call 218-784-2961. Starting lineup for the Holly Nuggets in the road whites with the maroon lettering and numerals and the gold trim. They will start 6'2", senior number 0, Mason Groton. 6'3", junior number 1, Brevin Stoa. Will be the 6' junior number 3, Landon Baki, along with the 6'5", senior number 12, Sam Sensky, and the 6'2", senior number 34, Derek Tibbetts. That's the starting lineup for head coach Nathan Stoa and the Holly Nuggets, assisted by Travis Haugen and 2018 Ada Borup West graduate Miguel Garcia III. Congratulations to him and his C-team squad getting the victory here today for him. For the Ada Borup West Cougars, they will come out with a starting lineup of number 1, 6'1", junior Lance Kritzberger. Number 3, 6' sophomore, number 3, Cameron Spaeth. Will be number 5, the 5'11", sophomore Austin McCraven. Number 10, 6'2", sophomore Caden Dahl. And number 13, 6'4", junior Charlie Shaw. Jumping center as our opening tip, brought to you by Doug Markison. Markison Accounting Service in Ada is up, and the season is underway. It's controlled by the Holly Nuggets as they'll go from our left to our right as we see it here from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Press Box. Entry pass inbound, knocked away by Kritzberger. Taken here now by McCraven, up ahead to Spaeth, drive-in, kick out, Dahl, right side, 3, good. That's a way to start the season. The drive-in kick from Spaeth to Dahl, 3 on the board for the Cougars, and they take the first pickle out of the jar of the season. Stoa with the basketball, right side, drives left, dribble, handoff, top of the key. Now it will be Tibbetts at the free throw line, out to the wing, inside, cutting down here by Groton, spins in the lane, goes up, is fouled. And Groton hit hard, as slow to get up. There, coming to teammates, opponents, both sides checking out here on Groton. And he will get help to his feet there. So Notch looks like got whacked across the face there, and it'll be the bloody nose. So Groton will have to check out until that stops. Number 2, Noah Nelson will come in. Nelson, the 6'5" sophomore here, so we'll also have time here as they get the floor all cleaned up as well. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back here on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
So at the, we got a wrestling tournament on YourLiveEvent.com tomorrow, but we're having blood time in a basketball game right now as we're having the floor cleaned up. We're going from the three-point line down to the baseline where Mason Groton took one across the face and is currently getting that attended to here as we continue on with our little stoppage of play here. This timeout in play brought to you by Freedom Fuel of Ada with both gas and diesel fuel at the pumps. Freedom Fuel on Highway 9 and 8 open 24 hours. The fastest fuel pumps, quick and convenient with pop and snacks in the vending machines plus the ice machine. And don't forget the pet wash at Freedom Fuel in Ada. All set to go now. Brevin Stoa will inbound, so Groton out. Stoa, Noah Nelson, Baki, along with Sensky and Tibbetts, the 5 on the court for the Hawley Nuggets. And conversation now here between our officials. Earlier today, it was a JV victory for Ada Borup West, 41-38. Nuggets tied it up late with about a minute to go, but a bucket in the lane and a free throw, the difference in that one. Nuggets get the victory 44-25 in the C-team game for the boys' side. Girls JV went to Hawley 50-31. Girls varsity to the Nuggets 45-26. Here in the doubleheader basketball, we appreciate you joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. In this boys matchup, it's 8A versus 8AA there in the two sections, and still some conversation going on between both coaching staffs and the officials, and now we're going to get ready to go. So Brevin Stoa goes to inbound underneath his baseline. The rest of the Nuggets box it up around the lane. Inbound here onto the corner. They'll give it up there to Sensky. Drives in, kicks out, left side, extra pass into the corner. Nelson with the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to McCraven. McCraven with the defensive board, pushes it up here, left side. Cameron Spaeth in the left corner. He'll take the three and good. Cameron Spaeth with the triple. Back-to-back threes for Ada Borup West. They lead 6-0 in your community co-op scoreboard. Stoa crosses over to the back. Now looks to go left side. He'll pull up for the three. It's blocked by Schall. Schall gets a block. Up to McCraven, up to Schall with the right hand. Layup up and good. Schall with the block. McCraven with an assist. And Ada Borup West with an 8-0 lead. Stoa on the left side, guarded by Spaeth. They're AAU teammates in the offseason. This time, though, pass goes to Sensky down the baseline. Turnaround, fadeaway, good. Sensky with the first bucket for the Nuggets. 16:28 to go in this first half. They're on the board. There's a deflected pass, dive by Brevin Stoa, trying to get it back in. He rolls out of bounds, and Cougars will inbound on the far sideline. About halfway up on their side of the court. Spaeth to inbound it, finds McCraven on the Cougar logo. Dribbles here to midcourt against the man-to-man defense. Left side pass to Schall outside the three-point arc. He'll pivot right side dribble. One dribble to Dahl. Dahl comes, gets it. He'll back it out near the volleyball 10-foot line. Pass back to Spaeth. Top of the key. Looking in on Stoa. He'll go right side. Stop at the free throw line. Pass back out to Schall, who comes, gets the basketball. Kick it right side to Kritzberger. Kritzberger will drive in on the defense of Tibbetts, and he draws the foul. Kritzberger will head to the free throw line. There's Tibbetts, picks up his first, team's first, here in this first half. Kritzberger free throw line, good. Kritzberger his first point on the season, and so far the fourth Cougar to score here in these opening 2 minutes and 4 seconds. He goes 2 for 2, hits them both, and it's a 10-2 lead for Ada Borup West. Hawley brings it up. Senski on the pick and roll. Gets it inside. Pass back out to Stoa. Top of the key. Deep three. It's off the back rim. No good. Inbound or offensive rebound by Tibbetts. Put back up and good. Derek Tibbetts with the offensive score. 10-4. That's our score as Spaeth brings it up. Left side pass out to Shaw in the three-point arc. Now back to Spaeth. He'll drive in down the lane. Leaves it for Kritzberger. Underneath. Reverse layup up and good. Kritzberger with the bucket. Spaeth with the assist. Cougars by 8 as the Nuggets bring it up. 15-20 to go in this first half. Kick it left side now to Bakke. Into the corner. Hands off here to Tibbetts. Then his pass deflected by Shaw as it's going out of bounds. He leaps and tries to 5-hole it back in between the legs, but can't do it, and it will stay Hawley basketball. Nuggets will inbound in the far corner. They will have Senski standing, well, technically on the sideline, not the baseline. Entry pass, now kick it out here, skip it to the right corner to Stoa. He'll fake right, drive in, pass is tipped away, recovered by Shaw, up ahead to Spaeth. Spaeth right hand layup, good in transition. Turnover by the Nuggets, points for the Cougars. Here as Spaeth has 5. 4 points off turnovers in the opening minutes for Adebor West. Backdoor cut by Tibbetts. He puts it up, no good, gets his offensive rebound and is fouled on the putback. He cut backdoor, Stoa found him, and now Tibbetts going to the free throw line. There is the foul is called on Austin Craven, his first, team second. From the Mustang Seeds free throw line, Tibbetts too strong on the first one. Mustang Seeds, visit with your Mustang dealers in the area. In Ada, contact Dave Scherfenberg, 218-784-8011, or Grant Wagner at Ada Feed and Seed, 218-784-7158. Second free throw up and good for Tibbetts. Goes 1 of 2 from the stripe that time. 14-5, 14:41 to go in the first half. Cougars with the lead. Pass too long for McCraven. He gets it back, kicks it out to Kritzberger for the three. No good. Rebound comes down to Nelson. Noah Nelson with the defensive board. Up here to Bakke, bring it up court, and the blocking foul called on McCraven. He's going to pick up his second. And a couple of subs coming up for both sides. We'll see McCraven coming out. Ryan Engel comes in. Also for Adebor up west, looks like Kritzberger will get a breather. Mason Larson will check in. Tibbetts out. Justinson in for Hawley. Here, and the Nuggets have the basketball. They'll inbound it here to Sam Senski in the backcourt. After the Cougar fall, get the second possession here. Free throw line, jump stop, up no good from Senski. Rebound comes down to Shaw. Give it to Spaeth. He'll bring up the right side, hesitates, drives, loses the defense, tries to fire it inside to Larson, who was cutting from the weak side to the low block. Ball knocked out of bounds, and we don't know who it's off of. So we're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will stay Cougar possession. Spaeth will go down to inbound on the baseline. Put 3 Cougars along the baseline, then 1 up top. That's Engel. And Cougars will inbound to Engel on the right corner. 1 dribble, then kick out to Larson. He'll drive from the three-point line to the baseline. Shot is up, no good. Hangs, hits, and then players hit each other as we got a collision. And they're going to whistle it on Larson with the offensive foul. Larson offensive foul, first turnover on Adebor up west. Their 4th foul as a team. Here in the opening 4 minutes as we hit 14 minutes to go in our first half on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, leading 14-5. Left side drive in into a crowd. Defense collapses, takes the ball away. Turnover number 3 by Hawley. Adebor West up here, Engel to Spaeth. Down low to Larson, off the glass, good. Little extra hesitation, pump fake, up good. Spaeth with another assist. Cougars up by 11 at 16-5. 13:35 to go in this first half. Kick it left side. Nelson finds Stoa. Brevin Stoa, 3 off the iron. Hits the support stanchion, whatever you want to call it there, that holds the basket up. The big pole, that's what I'm talking about. That's out of bounds. It will be Cougar basketball. Gives the time for Adebor West to substitute as Lance Kritzberger returns. Charlie Shaw gets a breather on the bench. Kritzberger, Engel, Spaeth, Dahl, Mason, Larson, the 5 on the court. Backdoor here by Larson. Can't get the layup to go. Good find by Kritzberger. Too strong on the layup. Rebound comes down here to Bakke. Gives it up to Stoa on the right side. Picks up his dribble. Skips it left side now here to Nelson. Nelson, extra pass in the corner. 3 up and good for Bakke. Bakke with the triple. Cuts the lead to 16-8, and the timeout taken by the Nuggets. 13:05 to go in our first half. Cougars lead by 8 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
After your Freedom Fuel of Ada timeout, it's set to resume here. Thanks for joining us today on YourLiveEvent.com and also 106.5 FM KRJB. Hey, good sign for the Nuggets as Mason Groton, just after that timeout ends, he gets jogging back to the bench after he got that bloody nose earlier. Looks like he's got that thumbs up saying, I'm good to get back in whenever I can. Cougars have the ball out of the timeout from the high post. Here's a drive off the screen, and Spaeth takes it to the bucket for the layup. Good. He's got 7 for Cameron Spaeth. Now it'll be Sensky with the ball for Hawley. Kicks it out to Stoa. And Stoa drive in, kick out. Bakke top of the key. 3, good. Another 3 for number 3. As Landon Bakke connects on his second triple. Down to a 7-point lead for Ada Borup West. Kritzberger left side finds Larson. Mason Larson drive in, kick back out here to Ryan Engel. One of the 2 seniors on the roster for Ada Borup West. Here now to Caden Dahl. Dahl outside, left side now to Spaeth. Spaeth sizing up Stoa, looks to go left, then back right. Pass into the corner to Mason Larson. He'll drive baseline, get called for the offensive foul. Offensive foul. Here will be his second. I think that was Sensky down there that took the charge. There, so mark that as that charge taken. Bakke will check out. Groton will check in. Return for Hawley. The Nuggets take the basketball. 18-11. Down by 7. Right side looking backdoor. Good defensive sink down that time by Larson, who gets the takeaway with the steal and the 4th turnover by Hawley in the first half. Ryan Engel on the left wing looking in at Kritzberger posting up. They'll go down, get it out here to McCraven. McCraven will drive through the trees here. Puts up the layup off glass. Good. McCraven, who checked in during that break for Spaeth, able to get his first bucket of the season. Also in for the Cougars here was Wyatt Larson. 3 up, no good from Sensky. Rebound comes down to McCraven. And Austin McCraven will run the point. Against the man-to-man, he'll back it out near half court. Now it looks like the Nuggets going to trap out of it here. There's the pass is thrown wide, and last touch by Ada Borup West. Their second turnover. Nuggets take possession, 11:13 to go. First half, Ada Borup West leading 20-11 on your Community Co-op scoreboard. Mason Larson will check out. Here as we get Charlie Shaw returning for Ada Borup West with the substitution. Mason Groton, Brevin Stoa on the right wing. Stoa being guarded by Wyatt Larson. Backs it out near the volleyball 10-foot line, then passes over to Sensky. Sam Sensky crosses over on McCraven, drives in the lane. Defense collapses here, knocked away by Engel. Into the hands of Kritzberger. Kritzberger down the lane, spin move, wipe off the shot. He made the spinning layup inside, but the foul called before the shot. And it will be on the ground, so Groton picks up his first. McCraven checks back out. Spaeth checks in for Ada Borup West. He'll inbound to Shaw. Defense here now in the 2-3. Going to trap out of it a little bit too. Engel with the ball on the right side. Skips it back left side to Spaeth. Out on the perimeter. Kritzberger comes high post. He'll kick out onto the wing, get the basketball that way. Pass back out to Engel. Now high post right side. On the elbow is Spaeth. Drive in, kick out. Wyatt Larson with the three is good. Wyatt Larson drills the triple. Spaeth with another assist. 1, 2, 3. 3 assists for him so far in this game, playing the point guard spot. Here's a baseline drive, shot up, no good from Groton. Rebound inside, we got whistle and a foul called before the putback. And they're going to call it on Kritzberger. Lance Kritzberger picks up his first, team 6th of the first half for Ada Borup West. Just 2 for the Nuggets. 10-17 to go in this first half. Nugget basketball underneath their basket. They inbound, find Senski on the left wing. Driving in on Kritzberger, picks up the dribble, now looks for a cutting Groton. Pass off the line, knocked away, taken away by Wyatt Larson. Larson with the steal on the 6th Nugget turnover. Spaeth back the other way. Scoop layup up is fouled. Spaeth crossed over at the free throw line, then down that right side of the lane, went for the scoop. Couldn't score, but he'll go to the free throw line. Foul called on Justinson. And that will be his first, team 3rd. Cameron Spaeth at the free throw line. First one, good. Substitutions. Justison comes out. Tibbetts comes in. Also, Senski will check out. Baki will be back in for Hawley. And Spaeth is back at the free throw line for Ada Borup West. It's up, it's good. There we go. Cougars 4 of 4 to start the season from the free throw line. Brevin Stoa walks it up, goes right side, off a screen coming from Nelson. He'll go baseline, then kick it out left side. Extra pass in the corner. Baki, 3, good! He's got 3 triples, he's got 9, and it's 25-14. Ada Borup West with the advantage. 9:40 to go, first half. Right side, deep 3. Cameron Spaeth out with the heat check, couldn't get it to go as it misses wide. Rebound comes down to Groton. Mason Groton up ahead. Tibbetts all alone. The pass led him too far. He's fallen away as he puts up the shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Spaeth. He looks to push on the end, then knocked away, taken away from behind by Tibbetts. He'll steal it back up ahead. Groton will go at the right side. Layup good. And we got a whistle. Tibbetts with the steal and the assist. Groton with the layup and a chance for one more as they count the bucket and whistle the fall on Lance Kritzberger. Here's he picks up his second. Ryan Engel will check out. Lance Kritzberger will check out. We'll have Gannon Rockstead check in. And also checking in. Caden Dahl will return for Ada Borup West. Here's the free throw. No good. But offensive rebound gathered up by Hawley with the basket. And then they get it inside. Inside bucket up and good for Brevin Stoa. Check in here. Did they wipe off that previous? They wipe off that previous basket by Groton? There's, yeah. That bucket there, so it's only 25-16. All right, so I thought Groton got credit for the bucket, but they wiped that off, said the fall was before it, and it was a 1-and-1 free throw. That was the issue there as Groton gets knocked again. Tibbetts picks up his second fall, but Groton takes a bump. He'll check out. Justison checks back in. So here for Hawley, Sam Senski will return to the game. As Groton getting checked out there on the bench. Cameron Spaeth at the free throw line, up and good. He's got 10. Lead at 10, at 26-16. Chance to increase it to their largest lead of 11, which would tie the lead they had at 13-35. It's up, it's off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound comes down here to Ada Borup West as they get it back here, then back to Spaeth. He drives in, has it knocked away from behind. And it will be Cougar basketball. Lance Kritzberger will check out. Ryan Engel will check back in. And here for Ada Borup West. Cougars inbound, find Charlie Shaw, one dribble, Euro step inside down the left lane, too strong. Off the back iron, rebound comes down to the Nuggets. Baki brings it up, his pass tries to get it right back, but the pass goes wide. Sensky tries to track it down, there's a battle for it, loose ball, who touched it right in front of the scorer's table? It's off of the Cougars, it will be Nugget basketball. 8:35 to go, first half, 26-16 the score on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada Borup West has led the entirety of the game after they start off with back-to-back triples and a bucket off a layup. For that 8-0 lead, they've led by as many as 11. Baki drives inside, kicks out now to Nelson on the right baseline. Pass up to the top of the key. Stoa drives right, cuts back left with the spin move, kicks it in the corner. Baki, extra pass on the wing. Here's a three from Justinson. Good! His first points, the fourth triple by the Nuggets in this first half. Shaw, he'll take a three from the right corner. Good for Charlie Shaw. He's got 5. I'll see your 3 with 3 of my own, and we're right back to that 10-point margin. Here, 29-19. Brevin Stoa fakes left, drives right away from the screen, goes up, loses it on the gather, stripped away, they say, off of Rockstead. Will be Nugget basketball on the baseline. Substitution for Ada Borup West. Rockstead will check out. McCraven will come in. So the Nuggets will inbound here with Stoa, Nelson, Baki, Sensky, and Justinson on the court. One more late substitution for Ada Borup West. As Mason Larson comes in, he's with Dahl, McCraven, Spaeth, and Engel. They're 5. Mason Larson already with 2 fouls. I have to watch that for him. Inbounds pass up to the top right side on the wing. Sensky gets it back, drives in on Engel. Foul called before the shot goes up. 1-and-1 free throw will be coming up. Ryan Engel picks up the fall. Little hand check that time. And that will be the first on Engel. 8th team. Sensky to the free throw line. And it's up and good. Sam Sensky, he can put the ball in the basket. Here's the 6'5" senior for the Nuggets. Second one, too strong, and the rebound is corralled by Cameron Spaeth. He'll bring it up himself. His pocket is picked by Stoa. Stoa with the steal, back the other way, layup up, he's fouled. He's fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. And they're going to whistle it on Caden Dahl. Dahl with his first. Back to the Mustang Seeds free throw line we go. Contact your district sales managers, Jay Merkins or Scott Erickson, or your local Mustang Seeds dealer in Felton. Itemized egg, Trent item, 701-367-4096. It was Stoa's bucket up and good. He hits the 2. Well, now they put 2 more points back on the board, so I think everything finally got caught up there, and give credit back to Groton for that bucket he hit earlier. So now we do have 29-24. Here's a takeaway by the Nuggets. 5th turnover on the Cougars. Stoa with the ball. Left side elbow. Drives into the lane. Puts up the tough floater. Good. Brevin Stoa's got 6. 26. 29-26. Another takeaway. This time stolen away by Justinson. He'll drive back. Give it up to Nelson. Trailing in the lane. Layup. Good. And it's a 1-point game. Noah Nelson with 2. 29-28. 6:50 to go in this first half. Cougar basketball. Caden Dahl has it on the top of the key. Hesitate, drives, loses the basketball on the dribble. Taken away by Baki. Baki with the steal. 3 straight turnovers by Ada Borup West. Nuggets with a chance to take the lead. They trailed by 7 minutes ago. Now Sensky with the fadeaway. Good! Sensky from the right elbow. Hits it. Good. And the Nuggets lead 30-29. Timeout by Ada Borup West. Your Freedom Fuel of Ada timeouts. We're back after this. 6.5 to go. 30-29. Holly leads your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Does your financial Advisor take the time to really listen to you. Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Six and a half to go in this first half. The Holly Nuggets on an 11-0 run. They trailed 29-19, an 11-0 run. A few turnovers by the Cougars in that run, and it's a 30-29 one-point Nugget lead. That trapping defense working for them. Here, though, they'll switch back to the man-to-man as the Cougars have the basketball. Here up top, Caden Dahl picks up the dribble. He's now being hounded by Sensky. Finds Kritzberger on the left side. Back up to Spaeth. Spaeth on Stoic. Hesitation. Crossover now here to the left side. Loses the defense back over to Shaw. Right wing. Drives in. Now kick back out to McCraven. Shaw sets a screen. McCraven dishes off here to the Spaeth, top of the key. Left side drive. Free throw line. Fade away. Good. Spaeth with the free throw line jumper. He's got a dozen. 31-38 Borup West with the first half advantage. Sensky drive. Kick into the corner. And Baki will get up now to Stoa out near half court, calling out the offense. Set it up. Stoa, Sensky, Nelson, Justison, and Baki, the five in the court for the Nuggets. Stoa, right side, now dribbles to the top of the key. Finds Baki on the left wing. Back to Sensky. One dribble, takes a three. No, but a foul is called. Foul called on Lance Kritzberger. He'll pick up his third. And three free throws coming for Sam Sensky. Quickly here, see for the Cougars bench. Mason Larson getting up. Free throw one is off the iron, no good. Nuggets starting the game 50%, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Good sign is they've gotten there, well, after these next two, a total of 10 times in the first half. This one's up and good. It's a good aggressive play to get the line. Third free throw coming up now for Sensky. It's up and good. He goes 2 for 3 on that trip. He's got 7. Nuggets lead 32-31. All right. Here's a backdoor cut now by Dahl. Passes up, tipped into the hands of Larson on the left side. Reverse it back around here to McCraven. He'll drive in. Shot up at the rim. No, off. Hits the side of the rim. Bounces down. Rebound comes down to Sensky. Gives it up to Stoa. Stoa now to Nelson. Noah Nelson drives in. Kicks it back into the corner. Now up on the wing. Back into the corner. Sensky to the baseline. One dribble in. Rattles it in. Good. Sam Sensky heating up. He's got 9. 34-31. Nuggets find their groove after a little early struggle. Caden Dahl, deep three, left side, too strong. Rebound comes out to Brevin Stoa. Stoa picks it up with the dribble in the backcourt, finds it up into Sensky, up in the front court. Backdoor cut from Nelson. All 6'5" of them goes up to get the high pass. Extra pass into the corner. Three is up, no good. Rebound comes down to Austin McCraven. McCraven runs the point as he brings it up. Stops it, sets it up. McCraven and Spaeth out up top. You got Dahl and Mason Larson on the wings. You got Shaw playing around the high post right now as the Nuggets slip back into that 2-3 trap zone. Here's a drive by Spaeth. Gets to the hole. Can't convert the layup, but a foul is called. He'll go to the free throw line. Sam Sensky will pick up his first. Here with the Nuggets leading by 3, their largest lead of the game. Here with 4:01 to go in this first half. Spaeth free throw up and good. Substitution now as Noah Nelson will come out. Mason Groton will check back in. Here for the Nuggets. Spaeth trying to make it a 1-point game from the free throw line. It's up. It's a 1-point game. He's got 14. 34-33. Sensky with the ball. Drives in, free throw line, pump fake. Shaw's in the air, takes the shot up, no good. Rebound can't be corralled. It's going to go off the foot of Mason Larson underneath, and it will be Nugget basketball. Substitution for the Cougars now. McCraven, who has 2 fouls, will check out, get a breather as Ryan Engel returns for the Cougars. Nugget basketball on the baseline. They inbound, they toss it into the Cougar bench as the pass goes wide. And it will be Cougar basketball. 7th turnover on the Nuggets. But, let's see, that's their first in about 4 minutes. They early miscues, they've settled down. Cougar basketball. Nuggets are trapping. Here's the backdoor pass. It's stolen away by Sensky. Read it perfectly. He'll take the basketball back the other way. Kick it in the corner. Berevan Stowe open for 3. It's off, no good. Shaw comes up with the defensive board and a reach-in fall from behind. They're going to get Sensky trying to poke it away. He's going to pick up his 2nd, team 6th. And Cougars will stop it here while they inbound in the backcourt. Caden Dahl will cross the timeline. Right side, now to Ryan Engel. Engel with the basketball, looks in the corner to Charlie Shaw, then Engel sets a screen, little pick and roll. Shaw will go to the baseline, picks up the dribble. Oh, he pivots around, finds a little room, puts the shot, no good, tips up his own miss, but it's coming down with Brevin Stowe. Stowe with the defensive board. In this first half, here, 8-7, Cougars by 1 in the rebounding category here tonight. Left side drive. Stoa finds Groton. Groton into the lane. Stops. Pivots. Euro step inside. Good with the layup. Mason Groton's got 4. 36-33. Nuggets back up by 3, tying their largest lead. Right side. Caden Dahl fakes right. Drives left. Kicks it back out to Spaeth. He'll drive inside. Left side layup. Good. Start on the right wing. Finish with the left hand at the rim. 36-35, 1-point game. Spaeth was 16. Groton, pass down low to Stoa, working on the baseline. Kick it here to Baki. Extra pass back up to the top. Groton drive in, kick out. Now Justinson, he'll drive baseline, puts it up, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Dahl. 2:12 to go in this first half. Shaw, back to Dahl. Outside the 3-point arc, passes back to Spaeth. Spaeth calls out for a screen. No, he's going to go away from that screen here, trying to one-on-one against Stoa. Back out now to Shaw as he picks up his dribble. Charlie takes it on the wing. Back to Spaeth. He'll try the 3. It's off the back rim. Too strong. No good. Baki comes up with the defensive board. Mason Groton will take the basketball and walk it up court. He'll be picked up 3-quarter court by Mason Larson. Mason on Mason here near half court. Groton, pass left side. Stoa finds his way open for 3. Good! Brevin Stoa with the triple. Groton with the assist. 39-35, up by 4. Here's a drive by Spaeth, and Stoa pats the chest saying, yep, that was me. I committed the foul. I'm sending Cameron Spaeth to the free throw line for the 1 and if make 1 now, as that's the 7th team foul on the Nuggets. Mason Larson out, Wyatt Larson in for Ada Borup West. Sam Sensky will get a breather. Noah Nelson will check back in. Brevin Stoll will come out. Devon Stock will check in for the Nuggets. Stock, his first appearance on the season. Spaeth, free throw, good. Hits the front end. Gets to try the back end now. The 1 and if make 1. Spaeth with a high performance in this first half. 17 points currently, handful of assists as well. Remember, if you want high performance on your farm, visit the guys at Performance Ag west of Borup, their locally owned agronomy center, Performance Ag, of Borup. Second free throw up, no good. And then Spaeth steals it away, but we got a whistle called. And it was on the scramble, stole away from Groton, and they're going to whistle Groton the foul. So Spaeth will get the steal. Turnover on the Nuggets, number 8 in the first half. Groton with the foul. And now, free throw line, Spaeth bouncing around, bouncing off, no good. Rebound comes down to Groton. He'll kick it up now to Bakke. Full court pressure being put on by the Cougars. Nuggets break it up court. Here, Justison finds Nelson inside. Power dribble off the glass. No good. Shaw with the good contest. Then kicks it out on the defensive board. Up ahead to Spaeth. Spaeth layup the other way. Good. Hit the Jets. Run up court. Get the bucket. And make it a 1-point game. 39-38. Nuggets lead. 50 seconds left in this first half. From the back court to the middle, to the left side on the corner, driving baseline. Here's a floater coming now. Up and rolling. No good from Justison. And then the rebound is knocked out of bounds, and they say off the Nuggets, Cougar basketball. Cougars take it down by 1, 39.8 seconds left in this first half. Caden Dahl will be the one to bring it up. Here's he brings it up for the Cougars on the right side. Finds it back to Cameron Spaeth, left side. Wyatt Larson in the corner, back up to Spaeth. Spaeth, hesitation, crossover, pull-up shot here. Good from the left wing. Spaeth with a 21-point first half lead back to Ada Borup West with 20 seconds left. He's got over half the points in the first half for the Cougars. Noah Nelson inside, pump fakes, twist, turns, puts it up, off glass, good. Nelson with the bucket inside, 8 seconds left. Here's the Cougars bring it up. They give it Caden Dahl. He'll try the three right side. Off, no good. Rebound down to Noah Nelson. And the full court, he will be short. But that will be the end of an entertaining first half. Hawley goes into the break. After trailing by 11, they lead 41-40 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Your Lynn Forest Insurance Agency halftime report comes up next.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Join the text club at West Main Pizza and save. Text PIZZA to 833-207-2175. Visit West Main Pizza in Ada for more than just pizza. The large menu of pasta, wings, salad soups, calzones, and paninis to complement your taste and selection with your favorite West Main pizzas. Dine in or take out. Call 218-784-3700. It's worth the drive and the visit. Open daily at West Main Pizza on East Main Street in Ada.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wildrice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
We welcome you into the Lynn Forest Insurance Agency halftime report. The Lynn Forest Agency, locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada. Visit with your nearest agency of Lynn Forest Insurance for your insurance source since 1937. LynnForestInsurance.com. At the half, the Holly Nuggets lead the Ada Borup West Cougars 41-40. Entertaining first half of basketball here in the season opener for both these two teams, as it was Ada Borup West off to a hot start. Back-to-back threes on their first couple of possessions, got a bucket in transition, and an 8-0 start to the game. They led by 11 with 13:35 to go in the first half. They would have that about a 10-point lead, down to 9, down to 8, but up to about 10, at 10 points at 29-19 here with just over 8 minutes to go when the Nuggets' little defensive change went to the 2-3 trap, forced 3 turnovers in a row, got some buckets, got to the free throw line, and all of a sudden it was a 1-point Nugget lead as they go on an 11-0 run. 30-29 with that lead with 6.5 to go in the first half. 1, 2, 3, 4 lead changes here after that, including 2 in the last 20 seconds as Cameron Spaeth gets a bucket for Ada Borup West. He has 21 in the first half, but then Noah Nelson gets one down on the baseline and puts around the turnaround jumper good for the 41-40 lead at the half for the Holly Nuggets. We'll talk more about our first half numbers when we come back. This is the Lynn Force Insurance Agency Halftime Report on 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7. Holly Public Schools thanks you for listening to today's Nugget sporting event. But we offer more activities than just athletics. Holly students can be part of groups like the Student Council, Riverwatch, Science Olympiad, FFA, Art Club, Yearbook, Knowledge Bowl, Speech, Debate, Band, and Choir. There's also a 3-act play, a 1-act play, and musical. Fine arts, academics, and athletics, a winning combination. Holly Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. New updates, new trades. Massey Ferguson draper headers, 35-foot and 40-foot draper headers, one of each. They're on the lot. Call Chuck or Neil for pricing. 2020 Amity model 3700 topper, one owner machine, local trade, has row finder. Call for pricing. One 620 versatile wheel tractor is on order from Ziegler Ag Equipment. It's at last year's pricing. Call Chuck or Neil for details on this. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. Now's the time to call the Bennett Hoagland Agency for PRF coverage. If you depend on rainfall in specific months to maximize haying and or grazing practices, then pasture, rangeland, forage. PRF is a great risk management choice for you. Sign-up deadline is December 1st. Talk with John, Wayne, or Marissa. Experience matters. The Bennett Hoagland Agency has been working with PRF for over 15 years. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, 1-800-784-2106. The Bennett Hoagland Agency is an equal opportunity provider.
41-40, your halftime score. The Holly Nuggets leading the Ada Borup West Cougars. Earlier today, girls' side of our doubleheader, it was Holly winning 50-31 in the JV, 45-26 in the varsity. On the boys' side, C-Team won by the Nuggets, 44-25. JV won by the Cougars, 41-38 in that one. And the Nuggets, as mentioned, leading at halftime of our boys' varsity, 41-40 in the first half. Let's look at our first half stats, starting with the Holly Nuggets. Mason Groton with 4 points. 3 rebounds. It was Brevin Still with 9 points. He's hit 1 triple and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Give him a couple rebounds, couple steals as well. Noah Nelson with 4 points off the bench and a rebound. It was Landon Bakke with 3 first half triples for his 9 points plus 3 rebounds. It was Sam Sensky with 9 points, went to the free throw line 5 times, hit 3 of them in the first half. Jack Justinson with 3 points on a triple. Derek Tibbetts with 3 points on a bucket and 1 of 2 free throw shooting in that first half. All told, 15 makes for the Nuggets in the first half. 5 triples, 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Had 11 rebounds in the first half and 8 turnovers. For the Ada Borup West Cougars, Wyatt Larson with a triple for 3 points. Lance Kritzberger has 4 points, including 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It was Cameron Spaeth, 21 first half points, including 1 triple, 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 3 assists as well. Austin McCraven has not scored but has 4 rebounds and an assist. Caden Dahl with 3 points on a triple, had the first bucket of the season for the Cougars. Mason Larson with 4 points off the bench. Charlie Shaw with 5 points, including 1 triple and 3 rebounds. And Ada Borup West with 14 makes from the field. They had 4 triples. They were 8 of 11 free throw line shooting, 10 rebounds as a team, 8 turnovers as a team. They trail by 1 as we get ready for the second half. It is Hawley leading 41-40 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. This has been the halftime report from the Linforce Insurance Agency. And Linforce, your insurance source, linforceinsurance.com. Second half comes up next on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
Thank you for joining us tonight on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB, bringing you coverage of school basketball, doubleheader, boys and girls basketball here today with the Hawley Nuggets and the Ada Borup West Cougars. And be here as we get the season started for the boys' side. Their first game of the year. Girls, both teams playing their second game tonight. Hawley winning the girls varsity. Here's a final in girls basketball. Fosston defeats Black Duck 75-15 in that game. Alex Rush with our updates tonight. Hawley basketball to start the second half. Groton, Stoa, Baki, Sensky, Tibbetts. The 5 on the court. Kritzberger, Spaeth, McCraven, Dahl, Shaw. The 5 on the court for Ada Borup West. Both teams with their starting 5s. Nuggets have it. Now going at the basket to our left. Sensky from the left elbow. 2 dribbles in. Jump shot up. Good. Over the defense. Sensky gets it to go. He's in double figures with 11. 43-40. Nuggets by 3. Spaeth brings it up pass, stolen away by Sensky. Sensky back the other way, goes up with a 2-handed flush. Sam Sensky will steal it and throw it down. 9th turnover on the Cougars. Now Shaw with a 3 from the right side. He answers back with a big bucket of his own. Ends up being 45-43 after the 2 trade baskets. And Stoa has it now for the Nuggets at the top key, dribbling around, penetrates the defense, splitting the 2 defenders, reach in foul is called. Cameron Spaeth picks up the fall, his first and team's first of the second half. Stoa to inbound in front of the bench. Finds Sensky on the left side, wing, hesitates, little jab step, drives baseline, shot is up, no good. Rebound hangs off the rim, no good, but the offensive rebound comes down inside back to the Nuggets. Groton will get it on the pass out here from Baki, shot up, no good, and a foul called on the rebound as Tibbetts going for it. They're going to whistle Tibbetts for the fall. his third. Team first of the second half. Coach Nathan Stowe looking for an explanation. Official giving it to him. And now we return to the game. Cameron Spaeth will walk it up. Cougars down by 2. Shaw gets it on the left wing. Back to Spaeth, left alone, top of the key. Lets the three fly, good. Spaeth with 24. And the Cougars take a 46-45 lead. There's the quick shot up inside by Groton, no good. Rebound comes down to McCraven. Pass it up ahead on the wing to Shaw, down low to Kritzberger on the baseline. Back to cutting Shaw, left. Oh, right-handed layup from the left side, but he gets it to go. Kritzberger picks up the assist. Shaw, he has 10. 48-45. Cougars up by 3. Left side, just inside the three-point line from the corner. Tibbetts, no good. Follows, gets his own offensive rebound, and puts it in good. Follow your misses. Get the bucket. There you go. Derek Tibbetts with 2. He's got 5. 48-47. Shaw, left wing. Now to Dahl. Dahl, his pass to McCraven in the corner, tipped away by Bakke and tipped out of bounds. Stays Cougar basketball. 15:48 to go in this second half. Kritzberger swings around right side to Shaw on the perimeter, down to the baseline to Spaeth. Fires across the baseline. McCraven, extra pass to Dahl, left side, good 3. Dahl with the triple. McCraven with the assist. Caden has 6. 51-47. Groton holds it on the left wing, guarded by McCraven. Now he'll pass it up, top of the key. And it will be Tibbetts. He'll drive down through the lane, scoops it up off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Kritzberger. He's falling down, gets it up to McCraven, gets it up to Spaeth. He'll push, and he'll bounce pass inside to Kritzberger, but we got a foul call before the pass. Spaeth, good job of pushing the pace in transition here and trying to make things work there. That's a third foul on Groton, so Groton and Tibbetts both with 3 fouls apiece. Senski has 2 out there right now for the Nuggets. Inbounds, Kritzberger to Dahl, right side, good on the 3. Dahl with back-to-back triples. Cougars extra pass on both possessions to get them the 54-47 lead. Stoa to Groton, back to Stoa, hesitate, drives in, kicks, Bakke for a 3 from the left corner, up no good. Tibbetts offensive rebound, put back, no good. Rebound tipped up, this one gathered up by Kritzberger. Kritzberger, and then in transition, Tibbetts going to pick up his 4th foul. 4th foul on Tibbetts as he tries to hop away like, no, but gets busted for that. He'll pick up his 4th. Noah Nelson will check in for the Nuggets. Cougars leading 54-47. Substitutions for Ada Borup West as Charlie Shaw comes out. Here will be Mason Larson coming in. Spaeth with the bounce pass to Kritzberger on the left wing. Dribble handoff to Larson, up to Spaeth. He'll attack the defense on the closeout. Rebound, off the glass, good with the scoop layup, good. Spaeth has 26. 56-47. Senski, step back, 3, left side up, no good. Rebound, tipped by Larson, gathered up by Spaeth. Brings it up, hesitation, crossover, now out to Larson, skips it left side to Dahl. Dahl, pump fake, drives in, kicks out McCraven, left corner, 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped up, down, who's got it? No one, because a whistle is called. We're going the other way. It's going to be a foul on Ada Borup West. We're going to whistle it on Mason Larson. He will pick up his 3rd. Team 2nd. Nugget basketball. Groton to inbound. Cougars putting on full court pressure, so they'll bring over as Senski gets it, kicks it right back to Groton, and a push is called on Ada Borup West, and they're going to whistle it on McCraven. He'll pick up his 3rd. So Kritzberger, McCraven, Mason Larson, all with 3 fouls apiece on the court right now for Ada Borup West. First game. Got to remember, got to learn how to defend without falling. Both teams. Here we're in the bonus in the first half and 3 quick falls apiece in the second half. Here's a Stoa 3 up, no good. Brevin Stoa can't get it. Senski gets the rebound, has it tipped back to Nelson, back to Groton in the lane, kicks it back out on the wing, back to Senski. And then we get a push off and an offensive foul called. offensive foul called on Senske, and that'll be his third. Team fourth. Austin McCraven brings it up for Ada Borup West. Lance Kritzberger now back to McCraven. Top of the key. Hesitation. Drives in on Senske. He'll take the charge. Offensive foul on McCraven. And Senske draws his second charge of the game. Turnover on both teams. McCraven with his 4 fouls. Checks out as Ryan Engel checks in. Sam Senske taking a couple charges here, trying to get his team back here, now trailing by 9 in this second half. Trailed by 11, took a lead at halftime in the first half. Brevin Stoa, top of the key, guarded by Kritzberg, gets by and puts up a right-hand floater, rolls off, no good, hit the backboard, hit the rim, hit the backboard, hit the rim, and finally goes off, and then we got a foul call on the rebound. First game of the year, it's a physical game out there. Lance Kritzberger picks up the foul. That'll be his 4th. He'll come to the bench as Charlie Shaw will check in. Kritzberger and McCraven both with 4 apiece for the Cougars. And now we get an offensive foul called on the Nuggets away from the ball in the inbounds pass. They're going to call it on Mason Groton, and that will be his 4th. Yep. 2 teams, not the same conference, not the same section. They know each other well enough, and they want to be out here getting the W tonight. Here's Spaeth, top of the key, goes away from the Shaw screen, kicks it in the left corner, pass here, goes to Engel, his 3 up, no good. Rebound comes up, Noah Nelson with the defensive board. Nelson up ahead to Bakke in the corner, he'll give it up to Groton. Groton, baseline drive, good. Gets it to roll in over the rim. Bakke will take the assist, and the timeout will be called by Hawley. 56-49. Ada Borup West leads over Hawley on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Your Freedom Fuel timeouts. Both gas and diesel fuel at the pumps at Freedom Fuel, Highway 9 in Ada, open 24 hours. The fastest fuel pumps. They're quick and convenient. Don't forget the pet wash at Freedom Fuel. Ada Borup West leading 56-49, trailed by 1 at the start of the second half. They got 3 quick triples, 1 from Charlie Shaw, actually 4 triples, 1 from Shaw, 1 from Spaeth, 2 from Dahl. At 56-47, a Nugget bucket makes it 56-49, and now the Cougars resume play with the basketball. 12:52 to go as we bring it back. Be Mason Larson, Cameron Spaeth, Charlie Shaw, Caden Dahl, and Ryan Engel as Spaeth. He spins in the lane, shot no good. Rebound tipped up, down. It will be gathered up by Bakke. As Bakke takes it. Left side, Senske on the perimeter, drives inside from the left baseline, finds his way in, puts it up off glass and good. He's got 14. Tries some body control there and making sure to not travel on that one as he one-footed his way in. Inside, outside, 3 up, good from the left corner. Ryan Engel gets the bucket. Mason Larson with the assist, another 3 for Ada Borup West. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the second half. 9 in the game. 59-51. Inside pass here goes for the Nuggets. Now kick it out outside pen. The pass is thrown away. A race down to get in the backcourt, and it will be Bakke get into it for the over and back violation. Hustle there takes away the free easy basket as Mason Larson was coming up for it. Caden Dahl will come out. Wyatt Larson will come in. Both teams with 10 turnovers now in the game. 2 in the second half after they both had 8 in the first half. Charlie Shaw on the right side. Now to Cameron Spaeth in the right corner. Guarded by Stoa. Goes left. Comes back to the baseline. His pass knocked away. And then it was touched by someone on the baseline. It was touched by the Cougars. Spaeth trying to get it back on the baseline. Was out of bounds. Turnover number 3 in the half. Nugget basketball. There's it slowly brought up now by the Nuggets. Stoa has it. Hesitation, drives in, down the left side lane. Up, no good. Offensive rebound inside. Nelson can't convert. And then the rebound grabbed up here by Mason Larson. He'll push the pace up to Ryan Engel, and we get a charge called on Engel. Offensive foul called on Ryan Engel. No, they say it's on Larson. They say it's on Larson. That'll be his 4th. So not on Engel who had the ball, but on the guy who passed him the ball. Now here's Spaeth will get a breather as McCraven checks in. Here, so. No, now they corrected again. So it is on Engel. All right. Officials come over, say, all right, we got everything corrected. It is on Engel. That's his 2nd. Mason Larson still has 3. 16 fall on the Cougars in this second half. Sam Sensky with the basketball, driving, kick out. Brevin Stoa, 3 up, no good. Rebound comes down to McCraven. He's out there playing with 4 fouls. Up ahead to Wyatt Larson, pass up ahead, shot up, no good. From Engel, rebound comes down. Up ahead, Brevin Stoa, right side layup, good. Stoa with the layup. Full court pass that time. Baki with the assist. Engel with the ball on the left wing. Inside, down the block, out on the wing. Mason to Wyatt Larson. Wyatt Larson drives in amongst the trees as he gets it knocked out. Justison to deflect that shot out of bounds. Cougar basketball on their baseline. 10:38 to go in this second half. Shaw gets the basketball on the right wing. Finds Engel, top of the key. Engel will look to drive in. Finds space, puts it up off glass. Too strong, no good. Brevin Stoa with the defensive board. We still got 10:25 to go in this game. It's been a fast-paced, frenetic basketball game as we get a 3 from Nelson, top of the key. It's a 3-point game. Sensky with the assist, 59-56. Cougar basketball. McCraven, Shaw, out on the perimeter. Finds Larson. Larson comes over, gets it, now hands it back to Shaw. Shaw looks to drive in, penetrate. He'll take the mid-range floater off of one hit. It was Dirk Nowitzki out there. As Shaw hits it, he's got a dozen. 61-56. Left side drive, Stoa off the screen. He'll go to the baseline, spin back baseline. Shaw blocks it from behind. Shaw with the block, then Wyatt Olson trying to throw it up court. Good deflection. Noah Nelson knocks it out, then comes up, pointing to the leg there, like he's got a little bit of a cramp or something going on. And we'll have substitutions going as well. So the 5 out now for Ada Borup West will be Wyatt Larson. Cameron Spaeth comes back in. Baron Auden comes in. Gannon Rockstead comes in. And Caden Dahl checks in. Meanwhile, for Hawley, there are 5 on the court, will be Cole Brach coming in. Sam Sensky stays in. We'll have Derek Tibbetts checking back in as Dahl gets open for right side, 3 up and good for Ada Borup West. And then Baki stays in, and also Brevin Stoa in as well. Here's 64-56. Right side, here's a Baki 3 trying to answer. He can't get to go. Rebound comes down to Rockstead. Rockstead, Dahl up ahead to Wyatt Olson. He'll push the pace, now pull it back out, get it to Auden. Auden to Spaeth, left side 3. It was up and blocked by Stoa. Stoa with the deflection. Rebound comes down there to Tibbetts, and he'll give it up to Sensky to bring up court. Sensky drives in, step back, left side just inside the three-point arc, no good. Rebound down to Baron Auden. Auden with the board, 64-56, Cougar basketball. Left side, Dahl will get the pass from Spaeth. Drives in, free throw line extended, left elbow, shot up, no good. Rebound, Auden flying in there, tries to tip it up. Bakke will end up getting the defensive board for Hawley. Nuggets trailing by 8. 8:15 to go in this second half. Brevin Stoa drives left side. He'll find now to Bratch. Cole holds it out on the wing. Now looks back at a cutting Senski. Senski goes up, and we got a whistle. Just cut from the top of the key down the left side of the lane. And free throws coming now for the Nuggets. Wyatt Larson picks up the foul, his first. Sam Senski, he's got 15 in the game going to the free throw line. He's 3 of 5 so far in the game. First one rims out, no good. Senski in double figures, Stoa in double figures with 15 and 11 respectively for the Nuggets. Now 16 as Senski hits that one good. 64-57. There's the Cougars working inside, taken away by Tibbetts. Tibbetts with the steal. 5th turnover on Ada Borp West this second half. Senski has the ball, driving in on Spaeth. Spaeth with the bump and the fall. Number 2 on Cameron Spaeth, and the bonus time now for the Nuggets. Here was 7:48. That's the 8th team foul by the Cougars, so bonus time for Ada Borp West. They'll substitute now as the 5 out there will be Shaw, Spaeth, Mason Larson, Dahl, and Engel. There for the Cougars. So the free throw up and good. Senski on the first one. Gets to shoot another one now. Free throw shooting. See how the Nuggets can do it to pull back here off this deficit. There's another one good. 64-59. Senski brings it to a 2-possession game. Dahl finds Shaw on the left side. Senski gets out, gets in his face. Shaw looking to clear himself. He'll put the ball on the floor now inside the lane. Picks it back out to Engel, back out to Shaw. He'll take the step back 3 in Senski's face. No! And the rebound here by Tibbetts, and he is fouled. The body contact there from Engel. Got him upside the head as he came down trying to get that board. And we walk all the way down to the other end. 1 and if make 1 free throw coming for Tibbetts. Derek Tibbetts, 5 points, 1 of 2 free throw line shooting, has 5 rebounds, also 3 steals in this game. Free throw short off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken here by Dahl, give it up to Spaeth, brings it up the right side. Now back here to Caden Dahl, 3, good! Spaeth with the assist to the trailing Caden Dahl. Dahl has 15. 67-59. Stoa drives in from the left wing. No good. Rebound comes down to Spaeth. So you're saying we're good? Okay, good. On-air production meeting. Here's Ryan Engel. 3 from the left corner. No good. Rebound. Derek Tibbetts with another board. He'll throw it up now to Bakke. Bakke will bring it up into the front court. Gives it up. Here you go. Still Senski. Lets the defense fly by. Resets. Take the 3 up. No good. Spaeth with the defensive board. Good job to pump fake the defense, but just couldn't quite connect. 67-59. 6.5 to go in this second half. Season opener. Ada Borp West leading Hawley. Cameron Spaeth. Free throw line extended left side. Shot up. No good. Bakke with the defensive board. Brings it up left side. Here, he'll get it back now here to Senski. Senski down to Tibbetts. Tibbetts, one dribble, picks it up, defense in his face. He'll take the shot, rims off, no good. Dahl with the defensive board. Right side, Ryan Engel all the way, open lane to the basket, but a timeout was called before he could get the shot up. As that's just gonna, ooh, man. Didn't see that, so no bucket. Instead, 30-second timeout taken by the Cougars. We're back after this Freedom Fuel of Ada. Timeout, 67-59. Cougars lead the Nuggets.
Loading the kids in the car. brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
Going okay now, though? Okay. 67-59 on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 6:03 to go in this second half. Ada Borup West leading by 8, trailed by 1 at halftime. Had the lead up, let's see, Barter's lead of the game was 11. Second half, their largest lead here was 9. 9. Yep, 9 at 56-47. Cougar basketball after they use their second 30-second timeout. Ryan Engel gives it to Charlie Shaw on the left wing. Back to Engel, top of the key. Looks at the Shaw screen, goes left, instead backs out onto the Cougar logo at half court. Dribbling, waiting for the defensive Tibbetts to come out. Now Nuggets look to double team. Engel driving all the way to the right side. Back to Spaeth at the top. Trying to stretch out that defense, space them out. Cougars going 5 wide as they drive inside Spaeth. Ball knocked away by Stoa from behind, but a foul is called on Brevin Stoa. And a timeout taken by Coach Stoa for the Nuggets. 5:31 to go, second half. Ada Borup West leads on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 67-59. You're watching on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Mahnomen Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
5.5 to go in this second half as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial Radio booth. Ada Borup West leading 67-59 with the basketball. Cameron Spaeth, Austin McCraven, Lance Kritzberger, Charlie Shaw, Caden Dahl, the starting 5 on the court for Ada Borup West. Again with that 5 out, trying to space out the trapping defense. Shaw down to Dahl, down to Kritzberger, layup, but he can't get to go, but it is fouled from behind. And so he'll get that chance coming. Brevin Stoa has the foul called on him. That'll be his third. And Lance Kritzberger, free throw up and good. Kritzberger with 5. Kritzberger, McCraven both with 4 fouls apiece for Ada Borup West as Kritzberger's second free throw is up and good. 69-59, Cougars up by 10. Largest lead since they led 29-19 before the 11-0 Nugget run. Put them up by 1. Stoa with the drive inside the underhand scoop. Couldn't get it to go and the rebound goes out of bounds. Here is Stoa out there with Justison, Baki. Sensky getting a breather here as Tibbetts stays in, and it was no one else in return to the game. Trapping the defense. Spaeth gives it over to Shaw on the left side, down to the baseline to McCraven. He'll take it up strong, and a blocking foul called down low on Tibbetts, and that'll be his 5th. 4:52 to go. Tibbetts will fall out for the Nuggets. There's the senior, 5 points, 6 boards, 3 steals. One of 3 free throw shooting for him. Austin McCraven will step up to the Mustang Seeds free throw line. Also checking in for the Nuggets here. Justison will come out. Groton will check in. Groton, Stoa, Nelson, Baki, Sensky, the 5 on the court for Hawley. McCraven, lefty free throw, bounces off, no good. 10-point game, 4:52 to go. Focus here, quality possessions, offensively and defensively, and see who can defend without falling down the stretch as McCraven hits the second one. It's your focus right now. Keep your focus with Dr. Dave Solson in the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091. For the health and safety of your eyes, schedule your next eye appointment with Dr. Dave at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Ooh, a deep 3 from the parking lot by Brevin Stoa. 70-62. Cougar basketball. Moving against the trapping defense. 2-3 zone defense here. Now inside. Dahl blocked by Sensky. Sensky with the block. Brings it up. And now Groton cutting alone. Lost the defense. Layup good. Groton's got 8. Full court pressure defense being put on now by the Nuggets. Trying to break it. They get up to Kritzberger. He tries to hand it off to Dahl. Ball ricochets away down low. Now here to McCraven to Shaw underneath. No offensive rebound inside though by Kritzberger. Hands it back to a trailing Dahl. His floater no good. Sensky with the defensive board. Up ahead, Brevin Stoa. He just hit from that spot. Now what do we have? A travel. He went up for the shot, double clutch, tried to pass out of it. Official blew the whistle and called the travel. It's the 4th turnover by Hawley in the second half. 12th in the game. Cougars with 13 in the game. McCraven, high post, Dahl to Kritzberger on the right wing. Back to McCraven, outside. Here to Kritzberger, to McCraven. Skipping in the left corner to Shaw. Shaw, free throw line extended, Dahl to McCraven. Trap comes, skipping into the right corner, now back out to McCraven. McCraven to a cutting Shaw, and Shaw layup good. He's got 14, McCraven with the assist. 72-64, 7-2-6-4. Groton drives in, loses the handle, dive on the floor to get it. Kritzberger, Groton, who comes up with it? It's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes the way of the Cougars. Turnover number 5. Now both teams with 13 turnovers in the game. Leading by 8. Cougars have the basketball. Spaeth picks up the dribble now, finds McCraven, gives it right back to Spaeth. He'll bring it up right side. Groton tries to knock away from behind, can't get to it. Pass will go now here to Shaw in the right corner. And Groton will pick up his 5th fall. Mason Groton will fall out with 2:53 to go. Jack Justison will now come in for the Nuggets. Groton falling out here with 8 points, 3 boards. Also dealt with a bloody nose that caused him to miss a chunk of that first half as well. Charlie Shaw from the free throw line, 1 in if make 1, doesn't make the first. Rebound though, comes down, Lance Kritzberger able to get it, extra possession for the Cougars. Spaeth, Kritzberger, Dahl, Shaw, right sideline. Pass back out to Spaeth, up top. Trap comes, knocks it away. Justison gets on the floor, can't control the basketball. Kritzberger able to track it back down. Spaeth to McCraven. He'll drive, left side to Shaw. He'll go baseline, pass back out. McCraven, quick pass to Shaw. Now to Dahl at the free throw line. Over to McCraven, ping-pong around up top of the key. Now to Spaeth. Find it to McCraven as the defense comes over. Trying to knock it away from behind. Stoa going to get called for the fall. Here with 2:19 to go. And Brevin Stoa will pick up his 4th. Austin McCraven will go to the free throw line. Cougars 11 of 16. That's just over 66%. McCraven 1 of 2 from the line today, and the first one is no good. Double bonus, though. So he'll automatically get the second chance. 1-2 dribbles and let it go. Good. 73-64. Cougars by 9. Brevin Stoa takes a screen from Nelson. Left side step back. Oh, it's a two. It's a two. His foot was on the line. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to McCraven. McCraven football pass up here to Charlie Shaw. Layup good. Shaw had, for challenging the shot, just leaked out. Takes it back the other way for the layup. Brevin Stoa drives inside. Tries to one-hand it off the glass, and it will head him to the free throw line. Foul called on Charlie Shaw. He'll pick up his second. Team 10th, so with 1:53 to go, both teams in the double bonus officially. It's free throw up and good. Evan Stowe with 15. Well, we didn't think scoring would be an issue tonight with these two teams. Hasn't, as both teams now up over 66 as Stoa hits the free throw. Charlie Shaw will come out. Mason Larson will come in. And the 9-point game. Spaeth gets the inbounds pass. Back now to McCraven. McCraven breaks the press, gets it up here to Mason Larson. Back to Austin McCraven. Holding out on the perimeter. Trying to break down the defense. Drive, kick out now here to Dahl. Now to Spaeth. Spaeth, Sensky and Stowa on him. He'll get it back to Dahl. Dahl on the right side. Passes out of the trap here to McCraven. McCraven over the top of the defense to Spaeth with 1:27 to go. Spaeth holding it out up top. Finds McCraven. Defense traps, back to Spaeth. Skip it to the right side to Larson, now to Dahl. Lets the defense come to him. And now looks here at Cuddy McCraven as he loses the bounce, puts up an awkward shot trying to draw contact. And we're going to have a jump ball on the rebound. Nelson and Kritzberger tied up for it. Possession arrow goes with the Nuggets, so they will take possession. They're trailing by 9 with 68 seconds to go. Brevin Stoa bringing it up on the right wing. Looking for a step back. Now he'll hesitate, pull it back in, kick it over to the left corner. Bakke left all alone, and he'll drill it. It's his fourth triple of the game. It's a 6-point game, and it's a timeout taken. 53 seconds to go in this second half. 75-69 the score. Ada West leads Hawley on your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Hi, this is Steve Dalen from Piper's Auction and Realty. Summer has come and gone, and the 2022 harvest season is now with us. Like the change of seasons, farmland sale prices change as well. We believe after a 2-year rise in land prices, we are now at a peak price level. If you have been thinking of a farmland sale, now is the time to act. For help with your sale, call me, Steve Dalen, at 701-893-8517.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
106.5 FM, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us tonight for our basketball doubleheader into the final minute of regulation here as the Cougars leading 75-69. They break the press. Cameron Spaeth passes back out to McCraven, to Dahl, to Spaeth. Defense will come over, trap, and fall. Gustafson will commit the fall. That'll be his second. 2 free throws coming now for Cameron Spaeth. Had 21 in the first half. Nuggets have limited him more in the second half as he has 5, now 6 as he hits the first free throw, giving him 27 in the game. Second free throw now from the Mustang Seeds free throw line. Spaeth lets it go. Rattles in good. 77-69. Brevin Stoa brings it up for the Nuggets. Backdoor Baki. Pump fakes now. Tries to find it inside. Nelson. Turnaround shot. Good for Noah Nelson. He's got 9. 28 seconds left. Cougars just break the press with Lance Kritzberger bringing up the right side. Pass back to Spaeth. Defense comes over. Commits the foul. Nelson right away to Fallon. 6-point game. 77-71. 23 seconds left. Cameron Spaeth going to the free throw line. Cougars in the game. 14 of 20. Make it 15 of 21. Spaeth, this will be his 13th free throw attempt coming. Here he looked to attack in the first half. Second half helped out here with some late falls. This one bounces around, then bounces off, no good. Rebound comes down here to Sam Sensky. Brings it up left side, 3 up, no good. Dahl gets the rebound and trying to clear himself. He is then fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Brevin Stoa will then fall out as he picks up his 5th foul. Devon Stock will check in. Also here for the Nuggets here, we'll have Cole Brach check in as well. Caden Dahl, free throw, good. Dahl tonight has 5 triples and then that free throw to make it 16 and 17 as he hits them both. 80-71. Cougars with the lead. 10 seconds left. Baki finds Noah Nelson. 3 left side, no good. Rebound gathered up by Kritzberger. And they'll just run out the clock there as the Cougars start the season with a victory. 80-71. Your final score, Ada Borup West over Holly. Stay with us. We'll have your post-game report coming up next on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Hi, I'm Kira, a student at Ada Borup West School. I want to thank the Booster Club members for their dedication and contributions to all activities at the school. The Booster Club not only gives time and money, but they also care about us kids. Please consider being a Booster Club member and finding more information at the school office of Ada Borup West School.
Holly Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Holly students, but for adults too. Holly Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Holly Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Your final score tonight as we welcome you into your Home Crown Realty post-game report. The Adabor West Cougars get the victory over the Holly Nuggets 80-71. Your final score. Cougars start the season 1-0. Nuggets start the season 0-1. We jump into our Benedictine Care Community of Ada game summary in this one here as the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court, together a trusted name in senior living. Fast start for Ada Borup West in this one as they start the game on an 8-0 run. Back-to-back threes to start the game. Got a steal and a score in transition, led 8-0. And they were up by 11, up by 10 at 29-19 with just over 8 minutes left to go in the first half. That's when the Nuggets got things going defensively, forcing some turnovers off that trapping defense, resulting in offense on the other end. That 11-0 run made it 30-29. Back and forth, 4 more lead changes in the first half, and it would be the Nuggets leading at the end of the first half of play 41-40. 1 point lead there. Nuggets, though, would go up by as many as 5 in the second half right away at 45-40 before back-to-back triples by Ada Borup West. One from Caden Dahl, one from Charlie Shaw, made it 46-45. And that would be the final lead change of the game as the Cougars extend the lead out back up into double digits at 69-59. And they end it with a 9-point lead at 80-71. As Nuggets chipped it down, brought into 2-possession game a couple times, down to 6 points there. Again, down to 6, down to 7. 6 was as close as they'd get down that remainder of the game. As the Cougars hold on for the victory, 80-71, your final score. That's your Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court of Ada game summary. Here on our postgame report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. We'll be back with more when we return on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
You couldn't pick a better community to be a part of. I've actually been to another college, and this one was a far better experience because of the support of the faculty and the staff here. It's just outstanding. My name is Andrew, and I'm here for my future.
It feels like you're at a bigger university. Right now I won't have any debt, and I might even gain a little extra money through scholarships. There's so many job opportunities. My name is Emily, and I'm here for my future.
Back on our Home Crown Realty post-game report, Ada Borup West with the season opening victory over the Holly Nuggets, 80-71, your final score. Let's talk with some of our stars of the game, brought to you by American Federal Bank in Ada and Darren Ramey Insurance, and Charlie Shaw joined us here. And congratulations on the victory, season opener, home opener first win of the year, that's always a good combination to get, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Winning that first game set the tone for the rest of the season.
What did you guys do to set the tone early with that quick start?
We just played basketball, honestly. We know we're skilled. We know we can shoot that 3 ball. We're going to get our points. Defensively, it was still rough. They put up 71. They got some good scores over there, though. That's going to happen. You can play defense, but they'll still hit tough shots, so we can live with that. Overall, big win. It was fun out there.
Had the lead early, went into halftime trailing. What was said at the break for you guys to regroup there and get things going?
It was kind of basketball, it was a game of runs. We went on one early, they went on one, kind of took that 1-point lead before half, but we stopped them before it could get out of control, and we just came out of half like we did the first half and scored and got that lead and then just never looked back.
As far as first game of the year, it's school time, so let's go letter grade. What you feel about, or what would you grade the performance for the team here today?
I would say B+. All
right.
Always for the first game, maybe in the A's, but as we go on the season, I think it'll be a B+ because we can definitely play better. But first game, it's not always gonna go our way. So to come out with a 9-point win over a solid team like that's huge.
All right. Well, Charlie Shaw, one of our stars of the game here for us on 106.5 KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Charlie, thanks again for the time. Appreciate it. We'll catch up with you next week. Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you.
There we go, as we'll continue on with more post-game report coming up next.
When you're going out to play this winter, do it in Ada. Ada has an ice skating rink, snowmobiling, snowshoe and cross-country ski trails. And stop in Ada on your way to and from any other activities. Meet your friends, have a bite to eat. Or if you're in the mood for a swim and not quite ready for a polar plunge, swim with family and friends at the indoor pool at the Deco Center. Ada also has its event center ready to host meetings or family events. Welcome to Ada, alive and thriving.
You may read articles that attempt to predict market conditions and returns, but these are impossible to predict. At Bighorn Financial Services, we work hard to educate our clients during the retirement planning process while providing you with a customized strategy that aims to suit your needs. We work hard to give you the confidence you need as you look to the future. Now is a great time to review your accounts, and we'd love to help you along the way. Call me, Kurt Fillion at Bighorn, to set up an appointment. 218-444-8894. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA and SIPC.
Don't let concerns about shifts in the market disrupt your long-term financial goals. Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. Let's work together on an investment strategy for long-term results. While you can't control market volatility, you can control your financial future. Start by giving me a call at 701-893-5648. I'm Tony Dalen, an Edward Jones financial advisor. 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Subway of Ada bringing you your sub of the game after the Ada-Borup West Cougars 80-71 victory over the Holly Nuggets. And joining me here, our sub of the game, Ryan Engel for the Ada-Borup West Cougars. And Ryan, congratulations to you and your teammates on a victory for you, senior year, first game at home. Is this kind of special to be out here, or is this kind of just another game tonight?
To me, honestly, this is really special. I've been so excited for my senior year. Been looking forward to it, and then I'm just so excited to start it off. Start it off with a win especially is awesome.
All right, were there anything you want to tell us that you were excited about the senior year, looking forward to?
I've just always enjoyed even practice. A lot of guys say they don't like practice. I've enjoyed practice. I like games, and then, of course, just being with the guys is just awesome.
Yeah, and being able to go out here, get the victory, always fun. Your team, outside shooting tonight, 11 made threes. That's a number that not going to hit a lot of games, or at least you don't think you will. What did that do for you guys here tonight to knock down those shots?
You know, that was really big, getting ball movement, and then, you know, obviously we're going to create opportunities for threes, but when they go down, it's so nice to see, and, you know, helps us start runs. You know, in that game we had a lot of runs, let them get on some runs, but those threes to knock down are really big. From
up here, first game of the year especially, very physical out there and a lot of intensity going on. That's kind of a game that's, I don't know, to me anyway, would be fun to play in, right?
Yeah, it is fun.
All right, but from what you're seeing, how did you guys did you have to come up to that level, or where did you get into that groove then?
You know, we started off right where we wanted, and then they kind of got into it. Once they started on their run, we kind of stopped talking, and then we started making some bad decisions, but then at halftime we talked about it, and then we came out right away making better decisions and just playing better basketball. All right. Looking forward to some good basketball coming up as well, too. Ryan, congratulations on the victory. Best of luck to you and your teammates here as the season goes on. Thank you. Here we go. Ryan Engel, one of he is our Subway Aveda super sub of the game. Cougars defeat the Nuggets 80-71 here today. High school basketball. We'll continue with more of your post-game report coming up on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 KRJB.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Home Crown Realty post-game report, homecrownrealty.com, the website. Check out the listings available with Home Crown Realty. Talk to your local agents, Brandon and Eric, with Home Crown Realty. Ada Borough West with the victory over Hawley, 80-71, your final score. Here as we talk with our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Cameron Spaeth, for the Ada Borough West Cougars in the victory. And Cameron, congratulations to you and your teammates. And this is one where, at least from my vantage point, looked like you guys came out like it wasn't the first game of the year. You were focused, they're looking to get things going right away.
Yeah, and this year was definitely, like we had been talking all summer when we were playing together, that this is a special team this year, especially this year. We got a lot of good, long players, athletic. We've been playing for the past couple of years, and this is the year we are deciding that we're not going to be called that young team. We're not going to be called that soft team, that we need to come out and show and put a mark on the court and leave a mark on the court. Just playing together and as a family.
Talk about that, of just the amount of basketball that you guys have played there with multiple three-year starters, and yet you're still juniors or sophomores there. As Coach Stoa likes to come over there and,
He owes me some gas money.
Yeah. That's summer AAU ball, yeah, right? Yeah. But talk about just being able to play the amount of basketball you guys have done and what you guys have talked about to be ready for this year then.
No, and yeah, just having that confidence. Like, we're not that young team, and we have each other's back throughout the whole summer. I mean, we had tournaments in Duluth. We did Courts Plus. We did a couple other tournaments, and it was just playing together and getting a feel for each other and understanding each other's habits and that type of thing. And it's really helped us along this year. And, yeah, like, just it's a family right now, and we just need to keep it going.
The talk about the start of the game here, able to get some things going offensively, defensively, forcing some turnovers as well too. What did you see to start the game?
I mean, Ada Board basketball is pressure, and I mean sometimes we get mistakes or we're late on rotations and that type of thing, but we're a lot of up in your face, and that's what we like because we know we can capitalize on turnovers. And I think for the most part, getting up in the face and having a lot of energy, knowing that if we're tired, we got a guy coming off the bench for us and is going to fill those shoes. It's really nice, and it's really good for our players just to go all out in their short bursts, and then they can sit out and rest before they go back in. So
another thing I saw with that was attacking, dribble penetration, trying to get in. First half led to a good chunk of free throws. Second half led to some three-point shots there for your team.
Yeah, and we have a lot of three-point shooters, a lot of athletes, a lot of skilled basketball players this year. And, I mean, my role the past couple of years has just been driving and facilitating, and if I can get a bucket, go get one. But, I mean, you got Caden Dahl, Ryan Engel, Charlie can shoot the three, Austin can shoot the three, Mason, Wyatt. I mean, everybody that played in our rotation tonight can all shoot the three ball and can make plays. And it's really nice when you got those people that can get into the paint, too, and distribute and facilitate.
Little background here too, in the summer with the AAU ball going up against Brevin Stowe, who plays for Holly. You got Coach Stowe coming over here messing with you a little bit during the interview too. And what's it like to go up against those people that you spend a lot of time with there in the summer?
No, yeah, and I mean, me and Brevin have always we always played each other when we were growing up and that type of thing. And finally playing with him this year, like me and him kind of created a bond and a friendship, and it was really nice. And I got to know Stowe a little more other than just a coach and the guy who always beat me. But no, I think with that, I mean, it kind of left a little chip on my shoulder that I had something to prove, and I think for the most part I did that. But again, Stowe is a great coach, Brevin's a great player. I mean, Sensky, just those guys are solid players, and I think we capitalized on stopping them. So.
Cameron Spaeth for Ada Borup West. Cougars with the victory, 80-71. The final score. Congratulations. Best luck going forward.
Thank you very much.
There we go. There with our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here on our post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 KRJB.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. Those are the values taught by Holly Public Schools. Holly's PBIS team, Positive Behavior, Interventions, and Supports, aims to encourage a positive and respectful learning environment and uphold the social and emotional well-being of all students and staff. Learn more about Holly Public Schools at holly.k12.mn.us. Holly Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Home Crown Realty postgame report. Head coach of the Holly Nuggets, Nathan Stoa, joined us after the loss to Ada Borup West, 80-71. Our final score tonight, season opener for the Nuggets and the Cougars. And Coach Stoa here, thanks for taking the time to chat with us. And a lot to unpack here for first game of the year.
Always is. December basketball is what it is. I mean, there was there's so many plays that neither team is going to make to the negative when we get to March. At least I sure hope we don't. So it's one of those things where it's early. Guys are getting gassed and guys are a little bit out of control, and you're still trying to develop. Every team, no matter how many guys you bring back from a squad before, has kind of a new identity and a new personality, and so everybody's in the feeling out process of that stuff. And really proud of our three guys that came back, that in the locker room to a man amongst those three put this loss on them and lifted up the guys that were kind of getting their first run and first experience by saying that, hey, they gave us everything we expected them to give us, and they're right. So we're seeing the bigger picture, and I thought there were definitely moments, within our offense where we played some aesthetically pleasing basketball at some moments, and shocker, those ended up in wide open threes, and we made most of them. Those possessions were few and far between, and we had just too many ISOs. Even though we got guys that can do that, just too much of that, and that's what's going to get you gassed. And it's also going to, it's just not as easy to score against good pressure defensive teams. So, we'll get back after it, and thankfully we have 4 practices before we see the Lakers and our one home game before the new year. So
there you go. Early on, too, first game of the year, guys learn to play each other, and right away the bench has to come out because Mason takes one across the face, has to go get checked out and everything. Good to know he's okay there. But, having to have guys come out right away.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the weirdest start to a game I've ever had, and I don't know if they think this is year 20 on the sidelines and 17 as head coach. It's just first possession, and take one on the bridge of the nose. So you got the tears in your eyes, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. We've kind of all been there at different times. Some of us it's cupboards we hit, others do it athletically, But and so that was weird, but couldn't have been prouder of Noah Nelson. Holy buckets. The kid that played basketball with us this summer, they were trying to get his feet wet. That was a different player tonight and the guy that we expect. But just to watch that growth and then to know that he went out there and his run, we don't tally minutes and stuff like that, but his first run of his varsity career had to have gone for a good 12 minutes, as we were trying to kind of figure things out in our rotation. So really happy with him, and he played like the kid that took snaps all fall and spent that time in the weight room. So really proud of him. And Jack Justison got the next most minutes off the bench, and he came in and gave us accountability on defense. He's in position. We need him to talk more. We need all of our guys to talk more. But we need him to kind of break out of that shell there. But stepped right into that first three, went to the bucket hard a couple times. I thought maybe there's free throws sometimes, one night there is and one night there isn't, but that's just how it goes. I thought the game was controlled tonight really well by the 3 officials, but love to see those things out of him. And then Landon Bakke in the starting lineup, Mason goes out and we go down, and the ball snaps around, finds Landon, and he's doing what he does every day in practice, and what he's done for the last few years is he's really developed that shot. And the kids are confident in him, and he showed why tonight. So a lot of good things out of our squad offensively, even though I'd still say C- and score 71 points on C- is not bad. But it was those ISO possessions and too many of them in bad spots that led to turnovers, and bad shots are turnovers too. And so those fell a lot on Brevin and Sam, and they own that in the locker room without being prompted. So that shows that they're also listening and growing and understanding, which means we've got a chance to become better quicker, and definitely better by March.
talk about the offense there, but defensively, and that's something you talked about, mentioning earlier when we chatted too, of trying to get stops. But defense led to that run there late in that first half.
Yeah, it did. We ran a few doubles and we got them uncomfortable, which is stuff we've done in the past. But we're 8 practices in with some of these guys. That's not stuff we've done in the past few years, even though we struggled, 2 and 3 years ago. With seniors that graduated last year, we were just, we were a little bit more gelled. We had a little bit more knowledge where we didn't have to work on certain things as much. We were able just to kind of implement and, talk and go. Which this crew actually did tonight with the 1-3-1, because we spent exactly 0 minutes on that and 8 minutes on that press, in the last few weeks, because you just can't get it all in as you prepare. So we did some nice things and it led to that run. But too many quiet possessions, not scouting report sound, and all the cliches, antennas up, and make sure we're going. But we're going to be 2 steps faster if we're talking. And tonight we just fell quiet way too often, and that's what you can't lose great shooters. And Caden Dahl, I don't care what age he is, I don't care if he has a driver's license or anything like that. That kid's open. He's not going to miss. I mean, that he is maybe the best shooter on our schedule. And we've got some good ones on our schedule. So he's deadly when he's open, and we left him too many times, and we didn't communicate on our screens too much in the first or enough in the first half. And Cam got downhill, which is the strength of his game. You just can't let him turn the corner. So those are things we'll work on, but it's going to come down to the communication. That's what makes teams really successful late in the year. But we'd like to accelerate that late in the year stuff a little bit.
All right. Well, hey, like you said, 4 practices to get to it. So get more than 8 minutes of work on a couple of things.
There's so many things to do, and it's not a simple game. It's always it's just constant flow and constant communication, and that needs to come from us on the sidelines, but it needs to come from the guys in the flow. But this is a group that really does value each other and really does love each other. So I think that it'll happen. But we just gotta get, some guys were thrown into the deep end tonight, and I thought those guys played really well, and our guys that had that experience, they're gonna figure out that they can trust a little bit more, and that ball's gonna snap, and we're gonna play some, prettier offensive basketball at times, and that should lead to more on our side. But it's gonna come down to the grit and the grind, and making sure we get stops.
Nathan Stoa, head coach for Holly Nugget boys basketball. Thanks so much. Appreciate you taking the time, sticking with us here to come up and chat, and best of luck to you and the team, and we look forward to seeing you again throughout the year.
Had to come up and talk to you. We got to make sure Kevin doesn't have too much on his schedule tomorrow morning, so we give him a little bit of a breather. But as always, thanks to R&J and your live event and everybody that puts this on for the kids, whether it's here or across the region. So if you're out there, please listen to those sponsors and see them. And if you, what's the line? It's always if you can't spend your money with them.
Please patronize those businesses.
If you can't patronize them, then at the very least, say thank you.
Yeah.
So appreciate all you guys do.
All right. Thank you, Coach Nathan Stoa. Join us here, our post-game report. We continue with this after this on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 KRJB.
We're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Escape the Minnesota winter, March 10th through 19th, as we become immersed in Hawaiian culture and take in the breathtaking views of Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. Enjoy a balance of scheduled must-see attractions and free time to relax in paradise. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Post-game report on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 KRJB as Trevor Stewart, the head coach of Ada Borup West boys basketball, joins us following the season opener, home opener victory over the Holly Nuggets, 80-71, the final score. And congratulations, Coach, on a season opening win. And take us through how you're able to do it here tonight on the home court.
Well, we knew it was going to be a challenge. Obviously, like I said, they
has some very good basketball players. They're long, athletics, pretty physical team. So we knew it was going to be a challenge, and then we really made things interesting, putting ourselves in some foul trouble and making it very interesting and having to play a lot of guys off the bench, which I thought they did a great job as well. So give Holly a lot of credit. Like I said, that's a very good team. They won a lot of games this year, and I'm very proud of our guys. That's a game we don't win last year. There's no way, and to put that on display in kind of the first game of the year and kind of go through some of that adversity, foul trouble. Definitely there was some fatigue out there as well against a team like that is just going to keep coming at you, and you got to just answer everything and stay in control. I mean, I guess they looked like a team that been on the floor for a couple years, which we've talked about. We have that experience, and they certainly looked a lot more grown up and able to handle some of those moments, be a little more physical, and give ourselves a chance in the fight. And not only give ourselves a chance to fight, they put on a display, hitting a lot of 3-pointers and able to pull out a very nice win. So a lot of good things, no doubt, not perfect, but just a gutty win, I think, to start the year.
You mentioned an answer, and I thought there was a big answer in that second half after Sensky got the steal, put down the two-handed dunk, come back, and Shaw hits that big three that actually gave you guys the lead then too. Big answer there, and a lot of momentum swung to your side with that.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it seemed like obviously basketball, lots of ebbs and flows at times, and this game was no doubt no different than most. But yeah, I mean, we had some big shots, and Charlie, is not necessarily our top 3-point shooter, but he's definitely a capable guy that stretch 5 is able to do it. So he hit a couple big ones tonight, and you're right, that was a big answer. And I just thought the whole second half, how we just kind of built the lead again, kind of like we did in the first half, and then we got in that foul trouble and tired, and yeah, we showed signs of maybe we're going to do that again in the second half, but showed some guts, showed some toughness, and I thought handling some stuff at the end of the game where last year we probably would have turned it over, just been too soft to catch some of those basketballs, was positive to see.
The 3-point shooting, knocking down 11 tonight, 7 in the second half, but did you see some things too where maybe when there was a stretch where that wasn't going down, that weren't just still settling for that, you were looking for that good shot?
Yeah, I think, definitely not all positive. I mean, there was a stretch where we tried to force the issue a little bit. I think maybe I think in the first half too, way too much dribbling and just not enough hanging together and making plays for each other. And we've fallen in that trap a few times last year as well. So we definitely need to stay away from that trap and keep focus on getting out of there. And then, defensively, I mean, when we were active and talking and energetic and not tired, we were great. Since we got tired, we kind of, But again, I thought the second half we fought through that better than we ever did last year. And it's only game 1. We're gonna have to keep getting better and better and better. But let's see where we go.
All right, game 2 back on the home court on Tuesday, and another doubleheader. Conference foe and Park Christian coming into the Cougar Den.
Okay, I was kind of curious. I was thinking it was either Park Christian or LPA. I wasn't 100% sure. Jake,
it's one of the
Holly was definitely been on our head on our mind for the last 2 weeks. So yes, Park Christian and LPA coming up this week. A couple conference games. So right back at it, and. I know the guys will be excited to play and certainly to see some conference teams, some teams we're going to see a couple times this year is going to be exciting. And hopefully we have a good day of practice and get ready to go.
All right. Trevor Stewart, head coach for Ada Borup West Cougar Boys Basketball. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck next week.
All right. Thank you, Jake.
There we go, as Coach Stewart joining us here with our post-game report, which we continue with when we return next on 106.5 KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your Home Crown Realty post-game report. Adebor West with the victory over Hawley, 80-71. Our final score this evening as the Cougars take the boys varsity, boys JV game. Hawley Nuggets win the boys C-team game and the girls JV and varsity here today with our doubleheader of basketball coverage. Let's continue to talk about our final here tonight with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. The connection here, we alluded to it a couple times with our post-game conversations. The three-point shooting of the Adebor West Cougars, knocking down 11 triples in the game. First half had some penetration drive in and led to some open threes in the second half. 4 in the first half, 7 in the second half there, and some big ones there for the Cougars to retake that lead in that second half and take it for the victory. That is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. They are how to connect. Find out more online, halsteadtel.com. And also our precision play in the game here today. The precision play, a defensive turned offensive precision play for the Hawley Nuggets as Sam Sensky knocks the ball away near the top of the key on defense, recovers, able to get the basketball, and then get down to the other end, throw down the two-handed dunk. The defense to offense for Sensky, that is your RDK Enterprises Hillsboro and Drayton precision play in the game. You're looking to upgrade your planter, talk to the guys at RDK Enterprises online, planterdoc.com. Adebor West with the victory, 80-71 over the Hawley Nuggets. As we'll take another break, we'll come back with your final stats coming your way here. This is your Home Crown Realty post-game report on 106.5 KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Hawley Public Schools teaches over 1,000 students in grades kindergarten through 12. They do this in facilities that are either new or recently remodeled. These facilities are not only for Hawley students, but for adults too. Hawley Public Schools offers community education classes in subjects like yoga and painting, plus adult basic education for those who want their GED or who study English as a second language. Hawley Public Schools, preparing students for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Join the text club at West Main Pizza and save. Text PIZZA to 833-207-2175. Visit West Main Pizza in Ada for more than just pizza. The large menu of pasta, wings, salad, soups, calzones, and paninis to complement your taste and selection with your favorite West Main pizzas. Dine in or take out. Call 218-784-3700. It's worth the drive and the visit. Open daily at West Main Pizza on East Main Street in Ada.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wildrice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Your Home Crown Realty post-game report as we look at our final stats after the Ada Borup West victory over the Holly Nuggets, 80-71, your final score. And your final stats are brought to you by Christian Motors in Fertile. Online, ChristianCarsOnline.com, the selection of used vehicles here with Christian Motors in Fertile. For the Holly Nuggets, Mason Groton finished with 8 points in the game here today as he added 3 rebounds and an assist. It was Brevin Stowe with 16 points. He had 2 triples, was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 3 rebounds in this one, plus a steal, an assist, and a block. Noah Nelson off the bench with 9 points, 1 triple, and 4 rebounds. It was Landon Bakke with 12 points on 4 triples, 7 rebounds for him, 2 assists and a steal. Devon Stock did not score. Sam Sensky with a team-high 18 points. He was 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, and a block shot. Jack Justison was 3 points here today on a triple, and it was Cole Bradshaw did not score. Derek Tibbetts with 5 points, 1 of 3 free throw shooting, 6 rebounds, also 3 steals and an assist in the game. Nuggets here with 26 makes. They had 8 triples, 11 of 17 from the free throw line, 28 rebounds as a team, 14 turnovers as a team. As they fall to 0-1 to start the year. Ada Borup West Cougars, it was Wyatt Larson with 3 points on a triple plus a steal. Lance Kritzberger with 6 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Ryan Engel with 3 points on a triple and a steal. Cameron Spaeth with a game-high 29 points, 2 triples, 9 of 13 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Austin McCraven with 2 points on 2 of 4 free throw shooting, had 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Caden Dahl, 17 points, had 5 triples, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds. Was Mason Larson with 4 points off the bench, 1 rebound, an assist, and a steal. Baron Auden with a rebound here tonight. Charlie Shaw with 16 points, had 2 triples, was 0 of 1 free throw line shooting, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 block shots. Gannon Rockstead with a rebound tonight for Ada Borup West. Cougars with 26 makes. They had 11 triples, 17 of 24 from the free throw line, 26 total team rebounds, and 13 turnovers as a team as they start the season 1-0. As that's your final stats from Christian Motors in Fertile. Cougars with the victory as they shut the lights off on me here as 80-71 your final score here today. Thanks once again for joining us on our broadcast. We ask whenever possible, please patronize the fine sponsors you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask if you can patronize them, please tell them thank you. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Jim Berkmeyer, Ursula Natan helping with the camera work, Alex Rush with the updates, executive producer Mark Forseth, and board operator there at the KRJB studios, Kay Lane, helping out here tonight. As myself, Jake Berkmeyer. Once again, thanks for joining us for the 80-71 victory for the Ada Borup West Cougars over the Hawley Nuggets, as you heard on 106.5 FM KRJB and saw on yourliveevent.com.